Hello, my beautiful Capricorn, and welcome to your Celtic Spirit Oracle reading. This is just a general reading, so please do take what resonates and toss the rest. Also, if you haven't had a chance to check out your other readings on my channel, please do so. We have your moon readings up recently here. Otherwise, we're going to do a pentagram-shaped reading here, and we will go ahead and get started. If you do enjoy this reading, please do like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, all that other great stuff. It is certainly absolutely free for you, and it means a lot to me, helps me grow my channel, so I would greatly appreciate that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started here. The first position here is what you're facing or what issue you might have going on. The second position is what would bring you joy or make you happier. The third position is what obstacle you may be facing along the way in trying to obtain that joy, of course. The fourth position is Spirit's advice to you throughout this process of trying to resolve, make yourself happier. And the fifth position is certainly the outcome. So let's see what we have for you. Do not worry if you can't see it, we'll go through each one. So the first one we have is dream, manifest, plan, and be. So I feel like for many of you, you all are feeling the need to go big or stay home, okay? I think you are in a manifestation phase, something really major that you want, right? There's something that you need, something that you want, and you really are trying your very, very best to manifest this. This may be something for a lot of you that's been ongoing, okay? You may have been trying for quite a while, so it could be something where you are really trying to find that job that you need. You're really trying to buy that house. You're really trying to find that partner that is the right partner for you, whether you're single or not. You know, you may be in a relationship, but that relationship is just not fulfilling for you and you know it. So you're manifesting a better option, right? Somebody who's more suited to you. You know, a job that's better suited to you, even if you've got a job, right? So I do feel like you are really at a point where you are really, really trying to get something going, really trying to make things happen. But I feel like you're frustrated, right? I'm feeling your frustration in that every time you feel like you take a step forward, I feel like I'm getting the vibe that, you know, something's knocking you back, right? Like you start to move forward with the job and then boom, sorry, we can't give you that promotion we promised you or that raise we promised you. Or, you know, you're trying to get that loan to get that new business off the ground and then it's like, well, sorry, but can't make that go through. Or we can, but the interest rate's now going to be threefold what it was. Or, you know, you start to make progress with your partner now and then it falls flat. So you're like, you know, I got to get out of this, but you don't really want to leave until you find something or somebody that you feel is going to be a better kind of option for you, because you're just not used to the idea of being alone, or you don't know if you can be alone. Maybe you have a little bit of a codependency issue situation, and that could be simply a logistical issue too. I'm not saying that that's not judgment, no judgment here, but it could be something where, you know, you're living with your partner, and financially it would be very difficult to break from them without somebody else in your life, even a friend, something like that you could live with, you know, that kind of thing. So it could be a logistical issue just as much as anything else, right? So I feel like you're trying to manifest changes in your life, but it's very difficult for you right now, okay? And what would make you happy is we've got Gwyneth, which is the mother, nurture, and present, okay? So I feel like the thing for you is that you're really missing somebody who has that motherly vibe, okay? I don't feel like this is your energy, to be honest with you. It could very much be. Perhaps you are looking for the opportunity to become a mother, and if you are, and maybe that's part of why you feel like you need a new partner, that kind of thing, is because, you know, they're just not into it with having children, that kind of thing. That's a possibility for some of you. But for most of you, what I feel here is that you are missing that maternal, nurturing type figure in your life, okay? You're missing that mentor type person at work, or if it's at home, your partner is just an all take and no give type of person, right? So you could be sick and they're not the kind to dote on you or take care of you, right? But if they get sick, they expect you to bend over backwards, right? Take care of them, take care of them, take care of them, right? Or you may have kids with, this person or whatever. Maybe you're single and you have kids. And so it's like your whole entire life is spent doing nothing but, taking care of and nurturing other people, other people's needs, other people's wants at work, at home, everywhere else. But no one is there to baby you, nurture you, look after you, take care of you, give you, that motherly advice that maybe you need. There's just not that person for you. And that is really what you want the most. So whether it's work, you want somebody, you want a job situation where you can have somebody who's really going to take you under their wing and be that, that kind of muse, that kind of creative person to really help you, be your mentor, or, whether it is, you want a new relationship where somebody is really going to give you as much as you give them, that if you take care of them, when it's time for somebody to take care of you, you're not feeling well, you need help, you need something done for you. They're right there. What can I do for you? How can I help you? That kind of thing. But I feel like this is what you want. This is what would make you the happiest. This is what you're really trying to manifest. Somebody that's going to take an active interest in you as a human being. And I feel like you've really been kind of shorted on that. And it may be because, either your mother doesn't live close, you don't have a mother that's, with you anymore, they've passed on, or maybe your mother just isn't a motherly mother. Some of us just don't have motherly mothers. I unfortunately have an Irish mother who is always in my space, which I love, but there are people who just, their mothers are like not very motherly, right? They're just not the kind that you can, go to with, I need advice on this, or, you can't call them every day when you're sick, or, they're not the ones you call and go, hey, how long can I keep chicken in the fridge even when you're 40, right? So, this is what you need, right? And you're wanting that, right? You want somebody to help you in that way. Just, you need that nurturing love, right? You need that. That's what you are missing. That's where your hole is in your makeup, in your soul, in your whatever, right? And so I think that is where you feel like you need someone present for you. Okay. And you just don't have that. So you're manifesting that in every way. You're manifesting a best friend like that. You're manifesting a family member like that, a work companion like that, a life companion like that, but you're just not getting there. Right. So, what's your biggest obstacle in getting that? And we have here, let go, freedom, and flow. And I think a lot of it is because you've set a precedence of being a very much free person, right? I think people view you as a very independent and free person. And a lot of that may be because if you were one of these people who did not have a very, attached, involved, motherly type of mother, or haven't had a mother in the picture very much, or around physically, locally, what have you, very much, maybe you have just kind of made yourself that way. You've become a very independent person for a very long time. And so people have kind of gotten used to you being that way, right? And so they kind of take that for granted, that you are the independent, nurturing one, right? That's what your role is in the home, in the family, in the workplace, in the friend circle. You are the mother figure, right? But the problem with you being the mother figure is then nobody's the mother figure to you. And you need that, right? So I think that's part of the problem, is because you've almost put up this facade, this barrier, that you are an independent person and you don't really need the nurturing because you are the nurturer. People just take it for granted that you don't need it, right? And that's not necessarily the case. So your big obstacle here is kind of allowing people to know that, while you can let go of, people babying you 24/7, and while you are a free spirit, and while you are, an independent type of person that likes to go with the flow for the most part, there are times that you very much do need somebody to take care of you, because you're still a human being. You still have human emotions, come on, hello. You still need people, right? You still need somebody to know you have feelings. You still get down from time to time, need somebody to be there for you. You still get sick sometimes. You still get where you just have a bad day, we all still have that. I don't care how independent we are. No man is an island, right? So I think, this is your challenge, to let people know, yes, I am still independent. Yes, I still want to be a nurturer to some extent, but I don't want to keep giving, depleting my energy and no one ever taking care of me. I'm a human too. I deserve some love, respect, kindness, compassion, those kinds of things from time to time too. I need them, right? And that's going to be your challenge, is to make them understand that when they've really never seen that side of you. A lot of people may have never seen that side of you. They've only seen you be the strong, free, nurturing, independent spirit, right? So what's Spirit's advice, right? So Spirit's advice is the fawn: beginnings, willingness, and opportunities, okay? And I think this is where what they're saying, what Spirit is trying to tell you, is you need to really start setting this precedence, right? You need to be willing to show people that side of you, okay? That's where the willingness comes in. The opportunity to allow somebody, especially if you've been kind of a standoffish person, you've been kind of a push people away, independent person, you've been kind of a, I don't need any help, I can take care of myself. If that's kind of how you've been, now's your opportunity, okay, to be willing to accept anything they're able to give you, okay? Be accepting. And with the beginning of this, right? The beginnings, it is going to be new for people. So this is something where you are going to have to let people know. You're going to have to just allow people to understand. And sometimes it may take, like a frying pan over the head, kind of straight out bluntness, okay? Spirit is telling you, you may have to straight up tell some people, listen, I'm sick and tired of people acting like I am just a cold person with thick skin, that nothing bothers, that I never need any pat on the back, I never need any, platitudes, I never need any, affection, I never need any, anything from anybody, caring, nurturing, anything, right? Because maybe I have put up this facade, maybe I have acted in this manner, okay? But I'm tired, and I'm human, and I'm sorry if maybe that is how I've been, but I need people, right? I need more. I give a lot, I share a lot, I nurture a lot, I'm the one who's always there for everybody else when anybody else needs anything. I need some back, okay? I need to be reciprocated a little bit. I'm not saying I need you to, wipe my feet for me, or, brush my hair and my teeth for me. I'm not saying I'm like, incompetent type of, I need everybody to wait on me hand and foot, but I do need some, kind of acknowledgement as having feelings, right? Like, I'm a human. And you may just have to, like, straight up set that precedence out the gate, because people get in a certain rhythm and they don't know any better, right? It's not that they're trying to hurt you, right? It's not that they're not caring about you. It's that they just maybe think, okay, well, this person isn't into that, they're not a hugger, they're not a, they're a very much hands-off kind of person. They don't want us to dote on them, they don't want us to bring them chicken soup, they would hate that. And maybe you say, hey, it'd be nice if somebody brought me chicken soup. They may be taken aback, like, what? But that's okay, because once they start getting into that new beginning, that you are willing to take that opportunity to take in that kind of stuff, then guess what? It will start a whole new kind of vibe for you, right? People will start understanding that, hey, this person does actually need a little bit from time to time. Maybe not as much as others, right? But they do need somebody, right? And that is what you need in your life. And those people who don't respect that, when you flat out basically kind of knock them over the head and say it, and they still are like take, whether it's a situationship, a relationship, a work confidant, a best friend, whatever, then those people need to go, right? Because then they're just users, and you don't want those people in your life. Then that's when you start manifesting a whole nother person in your world. And from the beginning, you show them the softer side, okay? So that you don't have to retrain them later. So what is the outcome, right? Well, the outcome is peace walker, peace, gentle, forward. And that is exactly what you want, right? You want to move forward with the more peaceful side of yourself, a more gentle side of yourself. You want to move forward in a more loving, more peaceful, more nurturing way, okay? Many of us have come out of situations where we're hurt, or we're sad, or we've been forced to grow up too fast, or we've been forced into independence, right? And we can be very standoffish, right? We're like, no. I remember that my ex-husband, when I very first met his parents for the first time ever, when we were first dating, his mom came at me to hug me, and the first thing he said was, she's not a hugger. And because I was like, because I'm not, right? But I have a small group of people that I love to hug. Like, they're like, you know, my cousin, like, she's my hug homie, right? So, you know, if she didn't hug me, I'd be like, what's going on? Why is my best friend not hugging me? Because she's like I don't have any siblings. She's my first cousin and my best friend. So she's like my sister, right? The closest thing I've got. So I'm like, why is my homie not hugging me? You see what I'm saying? So certain people, right? Certain times of your life, certain things, we change, we grow, things change in our life, situations change. And, you know, as we grow, people should also grow with us. They should see that. They should become more in tune to us. And if they don't, or they simply don't care when we're telling them, then they don't need to be part of that future. They don't need to be moving forward with us, because when we want to move forward in a more peaceful, calm, nurturing, happy, healthy, loving environment, then, you know, we should expect that people will move forward with us in that environment if they care about us. And if not, then they don't have any place with us, because then they're negative energy and they're sucking our energy from us, right? And we don't want that. That's our biggest commodity, is our energy. So, you know, at that point, they need to go, right? So right here where you're manifesting the positivity, this positive feeling and the happiness that you have, is somebody who's going to be a nurturer to you, a loving person to you, somebody who's going to care about you, right? That is going to give you that peace and that gentleness and that, you know, that love moving forward that maybe you didn't want for a while, because you were just kind of, you know, opposed, scared, anti, had gone through some trauma, whatever it may have been at that point. You're no longer there, right? You're not that person anymore. And now people need to be there for you at this point in your life, right? And move forward with you where you are now, at a peaceful, happy, gentle place. And if they can't, then you need to move on without them, to find the people that are where you are, right? That will respect what you need, okay? So I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please do like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, all that great stuff. I would appreciate it greatly. And otherwise, I hope to see you back really super soon. Bye.